This is going to be fun. We're doing positional group rankings. So, not just 1v1 or like a singular player, but the position group. Quarterbacks, running backs, O line, wide receivers, tight ends, corners, safeties, D line, linebackers, and special teams. Let's see on paper who is in the best position going into the season. We're starting out with the quarterbacks. And I'm just saying, like, this quarterback group looks pretty good. I don't know in what world Josh Allen is better than Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen is not better than Aaron Rodgers. Does he have more rings than Aaron Rodgers? Does he have more games won or more passing yards or any category at all better than Aaron Rodgers? Like maybe rushing stats, but not talking fantasy, but talking just NFL game in and game out and their careers, which we can revisit when Josh hangs them up, I guess. But we still know Aaron Rodgers is that man. Tim Boyle, I don't know why Zach Wilson is a picture of Jim Carrey. That's actually hilarious. And then Chris Streveler. This man won the Super Bowl in Canada. And he has a fur coat. The Jets are the best team in the AFC East with the quarterback rooms. And I don't think it's close. Because you go and you look at Buffalo, who you have Josh, you have Kyle, you have Matt. I mean, the only good thing there is they do all have starter experience. So I'll give them that. New England, these are the same human beings. They're the same humans. What is that? Shout out my boy Malik Cunningham, who we got to interview at the Senior Bowl. Go watch that video. And then, again, same situation. Two guys who have seen football over the last couple of years. Like, they have a little bit of starter experience. But if we go back to this, it's Jets 1, Buffalo 2nd. I'm going to go Miami next, and then New England. Let me put that back. That seems pretty fair, and I think that makes sense to me going into this season, given everything that they have. Running backs, I mean, we go look at it, and it's kind of, well, the Jets' running back room is really good. It's just incredibly young. Michael Carter is the veteran of the group, and he's been in the league for 3 years. So I don't like that. But when you look at Buffalo, outside of James Cook and Damian Harris, they lost Nyheim Hines. Latavius Murray is a seasoned vet. I do like that. I don't know what we're... The James Cook, Damian Harris might be a little dirty. That might be a pretty good duo. New England, Ramondre Stevenson, and that's it. Miami, again, running back by committee. Gaskins, A-Chain, Mostert, Jeff Wilson. I'm just saying, I think the Jets still have the best overall room. I'm taking Breece Hall over all those other starters. And then I like the committee of Carter, Abedakanda, and Bam Knight, who all played really well last year in the NFL, and then Abedakanda in Pittsburgh. But then I'm going to go Buffalo. Then I'm going to go Miami, and then I'm going to go New England again. I mean, I'm going to put Miami actually second. Because of the versatility, I think that they have a little bit more than Buffalo, but it's close. It's very close. O-line, I mean, it's hard to kind of rank these without getting into like super specific details, but I mean, Buffalo had the 91st best grade in PFF for running the ball, 84 in pass, 64 in pass block. So, I mean, like, again, you look at these units. The O-line just isn't great for the Jets. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm doing Buffalo first. New England second. Miami third. Jets last. See, I'm not biased. I put them last. Wide receiving rooms. Again, it's Garrett Wilson and Alan Lazard are going to be a way better duo than people think. Mecole Hardman, Corey Davis, Randall Cobb, like Jason Brownlee, if you haven't heard him, is coming onto the scene. It's just a really solid group, I think. Now, Buffalo is outside of Stephon Diggs. Like, I'm not, like, if you told me Gabriel Davis or Alan Lazard, it's close, but I'm going Alan Lazard. I think he's just had more production. And same with their supporting cast. New England's, this is a joke. I don't even, there's no one on the outside that you're afraid of. Matthew Slater looks like he's a football player trying to sneak in as a substitute teacher. What the hell is that? And then Miami studs. I mean, studs. Yeah. So I'm putting Miami first because that duo of Waddle and Tyreek are two elite receivers. It is what it is. I'm putting the Jets second. I think the supporting cast is really good. Buffalo, New England. There's a theme here, Boston. Just thought I'd point that out for you. But anyways. All right, tight ends. Tyler and CJ are both solid. Jeremy Ruckert's really kind of coming on to the scene. Zach Kuntz, I am really excited about because he's very athletic and I think he has a high floor, low ceiling kind of player. So Kenny Yeboah, also underrated. I know most of the people don't even know who these three guys are. I really like Buffalo's pairing of Dawson and Dalton Kincaid. Really solid there. I also do like New England having Hunter and Mike Gesicki. First is a really good run blocker. Miami doesn't really have anybody. So I'm gonna do Buffalo 1, New England 2, Jets 3, Miami 4. I'm interested to see how much Dalton Kincaid is utilized, especially towards the beginning. Is it going to be a lot of 12 personnel? Is it going to be him just taking reps over Dawson Knox straight out? Corners, it's the Jets. It's the Jets. Y'all know already, Sauce and DJ Reed are arguably the best duo in the NFL, not just the AFC East, in the NFL. Xavier Howard and Jalen Ramsey, I respect it. Jalen's going to be a little banged up for a little while, but two really, really solid corners. Christian Gonzalez, I think, is going to be so good, and I hate it so much. But him and Jack Jones, I think. New England has like 3 corners with the last name Jones, but he's really good. And then I'm putting Buffalo last. Tre'Davious White, yes, he's still good, but he's getting up there in age. And I think the kid out of Florida who they drafted, maybe he takes a bigger step this year. But I don't love it. I don't love it. Now, safeties, Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde are probably the best safety duo in the league. Experience, physicality, versatility, they're just really, really damn good. Oh man, let me go and actually check this out because I don't know for sure. Adrian Phillips is good. Jalen Mills is all right. Jabril Peppers is who in the hell? What in the Ricky Bobby, Joe Dirt, Brendan Schooler? All right. I almost want to put them first just for him. And then Miami, Javon Holland's a stud. Deshaun Elliott. So I'm going to do... People are sleeping on the Jets safeties too. I mean, Adrian Amos, we did lose Chuck Clark, but Tony Adams and Jordan Whitehead, they're going to be really, really solid. Bills, I'm going to say Dolphins. Us, New England. I think that's fair. Defensive line. Now, this is where this division really, really shines because there are so many good defensive linemen and edge players in this in the AFC East. Quinnen Williams, All-Pro, Pro Bowl stud. Quentin Jefferson, Solomon Thomas, and Tanzel Smart. We're missing Al Woods in here too, but all good veteran defensive linemen, like above average defensive linemen. John Franklin Myers, Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, Will McDonald, Michael Clemens, Bryce Huff. Our D line is so stacked. If you don't know who some of these players are because you're not a Jets fan and you don't, give a shit about their D line depth, trust me when I say that three first rounders in these three guys right here. JFM, Carl Lawson, Bryce Huff, all phenomenal pass rushers. Michael Clemens, just Google pictures of Michael Clemens. And the first one's going to be of him shirtless with a bat that has nails in it walking into training camp. Look, he's a psychopath. Just trust me, it's going to be dirty when they get on the field. Buffalo, same thing. Gregory Rousseau, Shaq Lawson, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, Daquan Jones, very, very solid. New England, again, same thing. Christian Barrymore, Keon White should have been a first-round guy. Matt Judon, Josh Uche are dirty on the edge. And then Miami, again, same. They have Christian Wilkins, Bradley Chubb, Emmanuel Ogba, Jalen Phillips, ridiculously stacked. I still think we're number one. And maybe I'm a little biased because it could go any way you want. Just pick your poison. They're all good. I'm going to say New England second, Buffalo, Miami. And again, it is so close here. It's not like the Jets are first by a lot. And Miami isn't last by a lot. They're marginal. Yeah. Linebackers, CJ Mosley was an all-pro Pro Bowler. He's going to carry that out going into next season. Matt Milano is really damn good. I have no idea who the linebackers are for Marte Mapu was a good draft pick. Didn't even know Jamie Collins was still there. And then for Miami, I don't think they have anyone either. Yeah, Channing Tindall, Jerome Baker is only two that I know. I don't even know who David Long is. Buffalo getting Dorian Williams was also huge for them. For us, CJ Quincy Williams just signed an extension. Nasruddin and Sherwood are on the rise. Yeah, so New England, Miami. And then special teams, y'all, I don't know. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I know that I should just take this category off. I'm going to say the Jets because, no. Isn't Jason Sanders still with the Dolphins? We have Greg the Leg, who was awesome. And Tommy Morstead, we just signed back, the punter from New Orleans. I have no idea who is the Bills kicker or New England. But that's the video. Let me know what you think of these rankings. A lot of them, I'm sure, are very, very much up for debate. I'm going to try to do this for every division. So go check those out whenever we release them. And we will catch y'all next time.